Today is Thursday, February the 4th, and I'm sorry that it's late. It's almost 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But you can see that the McClellan oscillator has taken a pretty decent jump over the middle line. The oscillator is now at 76. It used to be at 16, so it's gone up a total of 60. And the market really was firing on all cylinders. If you look at advancers to decliners, I mean, they're almost 3 to 1. The S&P, new record close, and it didn't back off at the close. If you look at the 5-minute, it popped up right at the end. So very, very strong. Apple up over the 8. Z, which I'm not into anymore, unfortunately, broke this Gartley pattern and just keeps going up, which brings us to VERU. I did get into VERU today. I'm sorry, my orders should have appeared here. But I bought at $10 and $12, and then I sold at the end of the day at $14.35, right around here, right around where it closed. I expect now that there's going to be a little bit of a pullback, and it might be just a great time to buy into VERU again. But I made, on 200 shares, I made like $520. So it was just too much not to take in just 4 hours of trading. I couldn't see it evaporated. But if you look at DDD, which looks very similar to that crazy pop, look what happened to DDD. It just kept moving up and up and up and up. So maybe that's going to happen with VERU. Read the news. Try to find out why VERU popped like that today. But it's one that we've been watching for, since the beginning of the year, and it was brought to us by Trader Stewie on Twitter. It just took a long time to mature, and it didn't really bust out of the pennant here, this flag very quickly. But when it did, and it was wonderful. NIO, not a bad day. What's cool about NIO is that the first 5 minutes sees buying and then selling. Buying, previous day just continued. Day before that, buying at the open, first 10 minutes, and then selling. So that means that the big traders, or maybe it's just some small traders try to get in early, which is really a mistake. I like to see buying early in the day. It means that there's some strength, some desire for the stock. So that's all good. I'm holding on to NIO, wonderful stock. Square, this is the 5-minute, and you can see big RSI bars here, then a pullback, and then it continued to move up for the rest of the day. But that's a very nice spot for SQ. Now 88.7 is not a favorite fib line of mine, so I think it's going to 244.35. Good, strong stock, benefiting from all the talk about cryptocurrencies. PRGS, which I'm still in, added another 100 shares today, popped up over the 8. We're looking at it. Remember last time it formed this Gartley pattern and completed it? Now we're looking for it to form a bat pattern, which would be right here at 43.44. If it hits that and keeps going, then we're going to move this up to 61.8, and we're going to look for another Gartley pattern. Plug, which I still have, pulled back today, but it did have some momentum at the beginning and then pulled back. Still a good stock. I'm really looking for this one to just take off because it did have this pennant, and it could have a day like VERU. So hold on. This is a great stock. I'm going to make this really quick now. Is there any of these that we want to look at? SONO, beast. This just shows you the power of technical trading. You don't even have to know what SONO is doing. They make speakers, that bask your house in music, but other than that, I don't know anything about them. All I know is that technical patterns work. So we're going to keep watching the technical patterns, particularly with VERU. Apple, we had this cup and we had this handle, but we had a drop, and that was right after earnings. That was unfortunate because it was great earnings. So I just see Apple going back and making a new high, and that's where we think it's going to go, right there. Remember, these Fibonacci's are based on data points from 2020. It was January to December is one of the fibs, and the other one is the coronavirus low to the end of the year. We can draw other fibs, which we will later on, but I still think for the year, these will be the dominating fibs, and 162 is where I would see Apple heading to by the end of the year. Banks up big today. JP Morgan up 2.3%. US Bank up 3.5%. So everything says that the market is really strong. Go back to the daily. This is a new high. 39.19 is the 127.2, and that is where we are going. Thank you.